with rebates up to $20,000 on select sizes. Make the smart call to Anthem Steel today. 800-557-8656. That's 800-557-8656. 800-557-8656.
My kind of town, Chicago is. My kind of town, Chicago is.
Live from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. I know Frank is singing Chicago is this kind of town, but this is live from Hollywood. It's the one and only Nancy and Larry Manetti. Ladies and gentlemen, forget the Kardashians. It's the Manettis on CRN. And once again, let's join Larry and Nancy and see what they're up to.
Ooh. What a shock that is that you compare us with the Kardashians.
This is a great reality show.
You know why? It's the Italians against the Czechs.
Can we do this show 1 week from your house? We'll set it up and do something from the kitchen and have you guys cook while the show's going on.
Yeah,
that would be a
that'd
good
fun.
show.
Sure,
Ask Joe. Maybe he'll be a guest.
Joe?
Montana.
Joe Montana, ladies and gentlemen, our buddy who is back with us here. Welcome, Joe, to the broadcast.
Always good to talk to you guys.
Hi, Joey.
Hey, Larry, how are you, buddy?
Good,
How you doing? Hi,
pretty
Nancy.
good.
How you
Hi,
doing?
Joe.
Great.
So what? You got a golf tournament. Great.
Yeah, September 12th, on Monday, September 12th, it's for a group called Act Today, which what I like about them, besides helping families, just any families in need with children with autism, they also have a branch of it that's called Act Today, basically for the military, so to help really military families who have children, with autism, to help them get the kind of therapies they need and the resources, and, to treat these kids. And so it's a wonderful organization, and this golf tournament will be out at the North Ranch Country Club in Westlake on September 12th. And anybody who's interested, there'll be, a few actors who play golf will be there with me, and they can go to their website, which is act-today.org. And they'll get all the information. It'll be a good day. And, and as you know, I'm having a daughter with autism. I'm very sensitive to that affliction. And so I really appreciate anybody who can hopefully, come on out and play golf with us and have a good time.
I'll stop by. And
that's at North Ranch in Westlake, Westlake, California, right?
Right. It's out of North Ranch, which is a really nice course. I've played there many times, and it's... like I say, it's always a lot of fun. These, for me, that's the best way to play golf, because even if you play badly, somebody benefits from it. So it's like perfect golf.
Now this is the 5th annual event, right?
Yeah, this is their 5th annual event for Act Today, and it's it's like I say, it's autism has become almost like an epidemic. My daughter's 24 years old, and when she was diagnosed with something like 1 in 2,000 births, and now it's something like 1 in every 110.
Wow,
yeah.
wow!
And it's like
they still haven't figured this out, have they?
No, they haven't figured it out yet, but they're getting close. They're moving in the right direction, and just we're all old enough to remember the days when polio was the big scare.
Exactly.
When we were kids, and it was like, oh God, this is going to be the scourge of the earth, and what's going to happen? And eventually they figure it out, and that's what science and medicine, does best. And so we'll hope for the best. And someday, hopefully, we'll be talking about it like they talk about polio, was something that used to be a problem.
Michael Horn just told Nancy and I that he would like you to cut a commercial that he'll run from forever.
Yeah, Joe, I'd like to do something.
Great.
We'll just run it about autism, and we'll do one that we can talk about the event, but we'll do one just a generic, because here's the deal. September 11th, we all know what that day is, 10-year anniversary on Sunday. This is the day after. You want to do something, you want to give back. Here's the thing, and do you have to play golf, or can you come out and watch?
No, you can come out. In fact, they even have a dinner afterwards. In other words, they go to the website. They can just go to the website, and they could just arrange to come to the dinner that we'll have afterwards, which will be really nice. And so those people who don't golf can still be supportive, because there'll be like a live auction, there'll be a silent auction, there'll be all kinds of things going on.
You need some wine? I'll donate some wine for the event.
Anything I sure would be appreciated. Like I say, you can just go to that website and contact the people there who are running the tournament, and I'll be out there as the chairman of the tournament, and it'll be a great. If
Selleck's in, you're going to be right around the corner from him. So
yeah, that's true. He's out in that neck of the woods, pretty close. That's true.
Yeah. What is the website again?
It's
act-today.org.
Yes, right. act-today.org.
ACT-TODAY.org. And can you make donations on the website as well, Joe?
I believe you can, yeah. I think if you go to the website, it should be pretty extensive in terms of telling you what you can do and all that.
Now, we hear it talking in the background. Are you on the set of Criminal Minds today or something?
Yeah, actually, no. I'm the only reason I'm off today is because tonight we're as a cast we're doing a thing at the Paley Center. We're doing a Q&A, and it's kind of a nice thing where I think they do that with these. They take these shows that have been running a while. You may have done it back in the past with Magnum PI, Larry. I don't know where you
did. They have the Paley Center back then, Larry, or was it like a tent somewhere out in Hollywood that you? I'm just kidding.
But those kind of events where it's kind of a nice thing. They kind of honor the show for being successful, and then they have people come. And so they're shooting today, but they gave the 7 of the regulars off in order to do this event. So I'll be leaving to do that in a little while.
Well, you know what? And this event that you're hosting is great because it's really a double bubble. It's all about autism, but to help the military families, too.
Yeah, exactly right. And like I say, and I know you guys feel the same way. I mean, I'm such a strong supporter of our military, and I always try to emphasize how, this it's not a political statement. People get confused and think, well, gee, if I'm supporting the military, that means I'm a warmonger or I'm this politically and all that. And that's like nuts. It's like we as a nation, we as Americans have to support our U.S. military, these young men and women who every day,
they
put their life on the line.
Absolutely.
So we can have these freedoms we have.
ACT Today, we should mention, is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and they are dedicated to providing families that cannot afford or have access to treatments for their children with autism, whatever their needs are. That's one of the big things they do with ACT Today.
Right, exactly right. And I've done PSAs for them, and it's a really wonderful organization. There's a lot of obviously great organizations out there, and especially with the kind of economy we have today. Everybody is like fighting for whatever kind of charitable dollars they can get. So it's just if it resonates with somebody out there who's listening, and this is a really, as you said, I think you put it very well. This is a good way to kind of here on our 10th anniversary of 9/11 to kind of do something that's positive.
So it's this coming Monday, September 12th. What time does it start?
I'm not even sure what time the tee off is. I do a lot of these charity golf tournaments, and I always get confused. What ones will tee off at 8 in the morning, one at 9, one at 11, one at noon. I would say go to the website, and they'll have all the details as to exactly when the tee off is.
North Ranch Country Club.
It's at North Ranch Country Club in Westlake Village.
That's doesn't that where Frankie Avila lives?
He might be out there. He might even be a member of that club. I'm not
Frankie,
sure,
if you're listening, show up.
Yeah, there you go.
Frankie is a marshal at hole number 9. I'm just kidding. act-today.org is the site. We're going to run some announcements for you, too, on this, so that would be very good.
Oh, that's great. That's really great of you. Thank you very much.
And don't forget, we're still getting together for Kolachki.
Yeah. I know. That's absolutely right.
Since Ron Masak said hello, he was on earlier, and he's a Czech, so we're all going to get together.
A little Svichkova, little Proska.
Thanks for being with us, Joe.
My pleasure.
Joey, we love you. Take care.